మెడిటేషన్, స్పిరిచువాలిటీ, హార్ట్ఫుల్నెస్ అనగానే కమలేష్ డి పటేల్ గుర్తుకొస్తారు. రామచంద్ర మిషన్ అధ్యక్షుడిగా వ్యవహరిస్తున్న ఆయన హార్ట్ఫుల్నెస్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ద్వారా పచ్చదనం పెంచేందుకు కృషి చేస్తున్నారు. ఇప్పటికే 10 లక్షల మొక్కలు నాటారు. వచ్చే 5 ఏళ్లలో దేశవ్యాప్తంగా 3 కోట్ల మొక్కలు నాటాలని లక్ష్యంగా పెట్టుకున్నారు. ధ్యానం, ఆధ్యాత్మికత, ప్రకృతి మధ్య అనుబంధం ఉందంటున్న కమలేష్ పటేల్ హార్ట్ఫుల్నెస్ సంస్థ భవిష్యత్తు లక్ష్యాలను ఈటీవీ ముఖాముఖిలో పంచుకున్నారు. ఆ విశేషాలు ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం.
Hello viewers. India is at a unique juncture. We are where development and sustainability have to go hand in hand. Initiatives like Forests by Heartfulness blend spirituality with afforestation and climate action. The Heartfulness Mission recently announced an ambitious plan to plant 30 million trees across the country by 2030. To understand more, we are joined by the spiritual guide of the Heartfulness movement, Kamlesh D. Patel, also known as Daji by everyone, a Padma Bhushan awardee, a global ambassador for peace, and an advocate for faith-based climate action. Daji, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us here.
Getting into the heart of the matter. So recently the Forest by Heartfulness mission was launched, with an idea to plant 30 million saplings across the country by 2030. So in the current scenario of growing urbanization and shrinking green spaces in the country, how achievable is this, and then what is the original idea behind it?
Well, earlier our goal was 1 million, just 1 million trees. We achieved it. Now what next? We were struggling because to plant so many trees, as you say, with growing urban cities, where would you find the land? Fortunately, Government of India as well as various state governments are coming forward, knowing Forests by Heartfulness, their success. So we are now planting trees largely in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, some in Telangana, and hopefully we will launch this program also in Andhra.
How is Forest by Heartfulness different from other conventional plantation drives? As in, what is the method or what is the philosophy that sets this apart?
Well, what I have seen generally, people, they just, if they want to plant something, they take a plant, they dig a little bit, not even 1 foot, put it there, stuff it up with the mitti, and they forget to nurture with water and nutrients. We have a different approach. We see the sun movement, the wind directions. So we arrange bigger trees on the northern side of the smaller trees. This is one fundamental thing. Second thing is the wind direction and water placement. Third most important thing is to utilize certain new methods. For example, we dig 3 to 4 feet. We go below 3 to 4 feet and we make a big khadda, big pit of 3 to 4 feet, and fill it up with biocharcoal. Biocharcoal has a nice property. Then of course vermicompost and other modern nutrients are also given. First also we study what the soil has and what it does not have. So we supplement all those things. We have been able to create Forest by Heartfulness and especially rainforests in Telangana. It is unthinkable. So we have created rainforests also. What is rainforest? Rainforest means you require rain and forest is created. Now we don't have 12 months rain in Telangana. We don't even have regular 4 months rain in Telangana. So we artificially create by placing rain guns in strategic locations everywhere. We have been very successful in Taranga Hills, Jain Tirthadham. So you have now largest rain gun fed forest in Taranga Hills in the world, all artificially created.
Can you tell us anything about the stakeholders involved and what kind of support ecosystem that is needed or that has been mobilized for a large activity like this?
Well, what we need is the support or the blessings of the government. You see, without government's I would say cooperation, this is not achievable. As we see, government has somehow failed across the nation. It's not one particular state. Because the forest department, there are pockets which are so well maintained, but there are pockets I don't see that they are well maintained. And said states can't do much because it's central government's policy. Center should take some solid actions so that our forests can thrive.
We also saw MOU signed with Coal India
Yes.
about regarding the Singareni collieries. So how do you envision this transformation of closed mine sites?
See, mines have big holes. They have dug already. We allow the water to percolate there and they become the storage places. They can store large quantity of water. And surrounding it, we can have forest. Based on what that soil contains, we have to study. And we have so many varieties of trees that can thrive under various conditions. So we have to match both. I give you one example. That in Tirumala Hills, the best red sanders that is available is from Tirumala Hills. We can grow same red sander anywhere also in Telangana or Andhra or Karnataka or Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh. But the same quality will not come. But I have found out through soil analysis what that soil in Tirumala Hill contains. It is largely containing uranium byproduct or the deterioration or degradation product called strontium chloride. So if we use that strontium, you can make 1 or 2% strontium chloride solution and put it in the soil, put it there. It will thrive as well. In fact, it will do better than Tirumala. We have done that in Kana Santivanam.
Do you think youth knows what to do, and then what role do you see the youth playing in terms of afforestation and the broader environmental action?
Youth today is full of energy, enthusiasm, the passion. They have passion. We need to give them directions. When parents themselves are clueless, when their lifestyle is not ideal, how are they going to become example to their energetic, passionate youth? When that right direction is absent, they remain confused. I don't say they do wrong things, they remain confused. They don't know what to do. So I would say adults have the responsibility of leading a rightful, ideal life and being the example to their own children. Well, when we were talking of government policies, you can encourage them indirectly. For example, school children, we can have programs for them, the way Delhi government school applied. Through heartfulness, we taught them how to grow microgreens in a small container. It serves as a salad, very healthy food. Children in 4th grade, 3rd grade, 2nd grade, if they are able to grow microgreens, why not teenagers, 13 years, 14 years? And college-going students, we can expect little more. Make it mandatory for them to get a degree only if they grow 5 trees during the college time.
How do you see spirituality connect with ecological restoration? Do you see a role of spirituality in it? Or are these two?
These are inseparable things. A spiritual person, his life rotates around everything. He cannot escape from anything. People say in order to become spiritual, one requirement earlier was, you should become sannyasi if you really want to become spiritual. But that is not true. A spiritual person should be strongly be integrated into everything that is in the society, from education to ecology to environment, everything.
Considering the quantum of damage that we've caused so far, the rapid damage that too, do you think we can heal it fully? And if we can, is it a one generational task, or what is it like? What does it look like for you?
For me, it's difficult to predict, but I have the freedom. Let me do what I can do during my lifetime. What you can do, it is your responsibility. Same thing with yours. It's up to you. And we don't know whether it will happen in this generation or another 10 generations. But if you wait for 10 generations, I don't think you'll surpass even 4th generation. Because the way this climate is changing.
Now I've been seeing that your latest book, Holy Tirthaka, is put there, and I'm curious about the book. So, what inspired it, and what do you see are the main?
Well, we were discussing about forests with Prime Minister Modi ji, and when we were talking of plants and trees, he suddenly said, Kamlesh bhai, I know only 16 trees which are associated with Tirthankar. Then he started talking of Tirthankars. He said, every Tirthankar had their own favorite tree under which they meditated. And he was, out of 24 Tirthankars, he was able to collect only 16 of them or so. Why don't you find out the other ones, since you are so much interested in all this, and write a book on it? So we did a thorough research on all this, finding out which Tirthankar, in which era, meditated under which tree. And then later on I found that they were also associated with a particular animal, also with the birds.
So for the modern era, especially the younger audiences, if I were to ask you for one simple mantra or one simple technique that they can follow to enhance their daily experiences, what would you suggest? And this is something that we can close on.
Well, it's not me saying it. It's Lord Krishna himself says it. Lord Shiva indirectly saying that you should meditate. Lord Rama and Hanuman, they also indirectly tells you how to meditate. You know why I say indirectly? Because if you see their photographs, what comes to your mind first when Hanumanji or Lord Rama in the forest, they're meditating with their closed eyes? If you can create that fearlessness, at the same time you remain peaceful through meditation.
Thank you, Dehaji, for your time and your thoughtful answers. And we wish the best for Heartfulness in the Forest by Heartfulness initiative.
Thank you. Thank you. Namaskar.